Hello, survivors of the apocalypse. Welcome back to Atom RPG and playing hardball. We have reached the base of these looters, and we will see what happens there. There is a person here, so let's first check. We are not too hungry, we are a little bit poisoned. So how about we drink a little bit of water to deal with that? In our endless inventory. Don't we have any water left? Oh, actually we don't. Then we don't need to carry around the water bottle. Ophilo can't even carry a water bottle anymore. Okay. He's got 8. Okay. One there. That's good. Drinking. Kidneys do the work. Sorry. There. So. And then go forward. A well-armed man with a mustache, and how do we know that he has a mustache here? Well, with a mustache and glasses stands in our way, guarding the station in front of us. He growls a single word. Password. Well, hold up a sec with the password. Let's talk. What do you want? What are you guarding? The entrance to the looter space. What else? I hope I don't need to explain to you who we are. Well, actually, please do. The looters are great power in these parts. One word that best describes a stalker is tramp. Well, here we have the cream of the crop. No rummaging through garbage for us. No sir, no sir, no sir. We find and sell only the premium shit. I see. Well, do you actually barter anything? You have some shots there, but well... I see another question. What else? Why do people need a password to enter? Oh, because we don't need any bottom feeders here. Stalkers let anyone in. It's painful to see the pigsty their place has become. Here, you can only enter if you're invited. Well, that's not very democratic, and it seems a bit complicated, doesn't it, huh? Well, another question? Spit it out. Who do you work for? We don't have a ringleader like stalkers. I work in the common interest. I see. Well, next question. Yes? Have you heard any interesting rumors, anything lately? One of our mates has gone missing, Maxim. I saw him off ages ago, but he never returned. There was a girl with him, a redhead. You can find her somewhere around the camp. Then again, he might have returned through the upper entrance. I haven't checked. Well, who knows? Okay, well then, let's change the subject. So, about that password, well, did we hear anything actually? I don't recall. But of course the password. Oh, this will be interesting, I'm all ears. Well, Zigan? Was it that? I'm actually not sure. Well, how about we brandish our thick and intimidating fists? This is the first part of the password and this is the second. Get what I mean, scum? Or we say, look, come on, I'm not going to cause any trouble. Can't you let me in on... the password? Yeah, how about we do that? I do like this one here though. But I fear he would start shooting, I guess. Is Zigan, so it sounds familiar. Could it be that this is the password? But let's say this one first. Also we get some additional experience. So come on, let us in. The guard can't help smiling. Oh, you tramp, you. Okay, because you're such a laugh, I'll let you in for 1 grand, but this isn't a standing offer. Though you don't have the cash, try remembering the password next time. Well, then maybe we should, after all, you know, use our fists. Come on, this is the first part of the password, and this is the second. Get what I mean, scum? The guard trembles in reply and possibly releases a teaspoonful of urine in his pants. Yeah, we can start smelling it, right? But only a teaspoon. Oh, alright, slow down. Our doors are always open to athletes and fighters, even when they arrive uninvited. Welcome aboard. Great, let's have a little talk, and I'll be off. Okay, so you don't have anything else to say. Then, let us through. Yeah, and we want to leave as well. So okay, good. But was it a Zigan actually? I'm not sure, but at least we got a lot of experience out of this one. So I guess that counts for something. So they do have something here. A trumpet, even with these... A trumpet with a plug. Well, there's a certain humor to that one. Can we go through here? Oh yes, we can. Well, that is their toilet. It seems to work. But we don't need to use it. Oh, hello. And what does that mean? She's selling something. Say heck tit or something. Well, let's talk to the lady. Hello there. One look and we can tell the woman is a mutant, though the eyes don't give her away like the others. I mean, her eyes look a bit like... I mean, it's... For me it's not apparent that she's a mutant. But her left eye looks a bit different than the other one, but well. Instead, we can tell she's an evolved human being by her 3 voluptuous breasts. Oh, she's got 3. I can only make out 2 here, but well. Seeing us staring at her deformity, the woman spits out her cigarette and addresses us in a growly masculine voice. Oh. What was that, young man? You're saying you wanna have some adult fun with Ludka 1.5? We can talk about that. Ha ha ha. Well, you have meat, huh? You have meat on you. Oh, don't risk it, amigo. This lady, she looks like a few fleeting hours of pleasure can lead to long-term problems for your little man, don't you? Syphilis. Ooh, Don't you see what I mean? You'll get the miniature crabs, cabron. Okay, well, quit your yapping, you bald jerk. Even if the client does get a little extra something, the stalker-based dog will fix him up for just a few bottles of vodka. Ruff, 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 whack, whack, says Julba. For a second it seems like Julba is trying to bug gonorrhea as he nips our pants legs and tries to drag us to safety. We shoot the dog away, but his actions do make us think. That's the first time that Julba has intervened, by the way. Our good old boy, Julba. It's the first time. Oh, look at this four-legged moralist. Well, you know. I mean, we do have a problem now. Because we set out to explore everything, right? Well, I'd rather start our friendship with a few questions. Do you have time to talk? I love this proposition. It will be an honor, Ludka. Well, oh, listen, I'm sure you have a great personality, but I didn't pick up my junk at a garbage dump, so I don't feel like casually sticking it into some putrid, diseased hole. Now that is a bit unkind. We can't say that. Well, you are mistaken about our intentions. We came here for something else. Well, can we maybe talk first? Intellect 5, the woman shrugs and bares her lips on a crooked smile full of yellow, uneven teeth. Ugh. Yeah, you didn't run as soon as you learned you were talking to a mutant. That's good. Sure, we can talk for a bit. Well, mutants in your line of work are a rare sight. What's your story? Ludka the hooker looks down at her feet. You think I was always like this? Or actually, yeah, I was, but I used to have a better life. I worked in a bar near Trudograd. A fancy place too. I didn't even sell my body most nights. Just danced and twirled around a narrow sewage pipe and jiggled my ass. Just like the girls in all those American VHS tapes. Some days I even got to wait tables. But then I was seduced by the devil. A devil by the name of Borglak Gudugorgon, a mutant nationalist and entrepreneur. He was all like, hey, come on, you should work with your own kind. We'll open an even fancier place near the dead city and end up swimming in cash, baby. Damned liar. Blog? What kind of abortion of a name is that? I'm telling you, he was a mutant nationalist. Borglak Gudugorgon. was his evolved name, he called it. The normie name he was born with was Boris Gutkov. Believe it or not, this renaming business is a popular movement among Wasteland mutants. They call themselves an evolved version of humanity and make up scary sounding names so normal folks will fear and respect them. I hate it. Most people think we are monsters already, never mind the weirdo names and bad attitude. Okay. And what happened after you moved here? Nothing good, that's what. Borglak opened a shitty dive bar in this damn city, but the first customers turned out to be psychos from the sober Wasteland society. They burned out poor Borglak along with his hut and all the booze. Oh. I barely escaped the inferno. The bastards blocked the door with a cart, so I had to jump out a window. After that I ended up here, since I can't go anywhere else. The sobriety freaks torched our car too, because it had beer written on the side. Wow. What's this sober Wasteland society about? We never heard of them. They are nothing but a gang of crazies. They only attack small drinking establishments and avoid the larger taverns and bars because they are cowards. Well, and let us guess, you didn't have the money to get back, right? Wow, you're a keen observer of the natural world. A real reader of people. God damn it, because of Borglak I barely saved my own hide, let alone any money. Okay, well, let's not talk about this anymore. We want to change the subject. So, well, we have to leave actually, but what do you barter anything? Yeah, that was the 15. Let's leave and let's make a save game, and now the meaning of save game is becoming even clearer. So, but, well, we are here to explore, so the hooker who said her name was Ludka has blonde hair, blue eyes and is sporting mutant triple cleavage. She grins and asks in a low throaty voice, "Hey, so what do you wanna do?" Well, you know, maybe we can talk about you? Well, what is it? So, your nickname is 1.5. Why is that? The woman jiggles her 3 breasts in our direction. Because I have boobs enough for 1.5 women, cause there's 3 of them. Do you get it? Do you get it yet? But I'm pretty normal in all other respects, promise. Okay, got it. Now another question, yes? How's the clientele around here? Awful, that's how. After the first moment of shock and delight, they avoid me. One time is enough just so they can say they tried the gimmick. Then it's back to sex with the normies. I'm barely scraping by. Well, I'm glad you haven't sunk into black depression yet. Good luck with that survival thing you're going on. Next question. Yes? How's life around here otherwise? Not as good as it was in Trudograd, that's for sure. Still, I've got a bed and a roof over my head, so it's not a total bummer. Hold on tight, your fortunes might change one day. Yeah? And something beats nothing at all, always, right? So, got any good rumors? Otherwise? Dude, when you share a bed with a guy, you always want to yak on about something. The weirdest thing I heard yet was about these muted Boy Scout pipes, or horns or whatever, drawn on dumpsters and walls everywhere. I figured it was some old fella feeling nostalgic for the Soviet Union Scouts, but it turned out to be the sigil of a violent gang. They rob, they kill, they deal in drugs and slays, although it seems that nobody knows where they meet or who their members really are. Okay, that's scary. Well, we really hope we don't run into those rough fellows, huh? Another question. Or rather, we should again leave and save another time, just to be sure. And, well, how about we talk about your kinky offer? What's there to talk about? It's easy. 150 rubles in a rubber means safe sex, 200 means fun sex. Oh. Well, I think we should have the safe one, right? But, well, we are here to explore, so... But, however... No need for the damn rubber, here's the cash. Where are we gonna do it, pretty lady? We are doing this for the walkthrough, guys and gals, but only that, to explore how funny this thing is. But we would never do it without, right? Like, I mean, we would never do it for money anyway. But for the exploration, so let's see. Where are we gonna do it, pretty lady? The woman smiles as she tucks the rubles away in her 3-cup bra. Let's go, young man. Let's follow the worker. Ouch. Where's that? Oh, it hurts. Oh, wow. Oh, we are here. Oh, it's on the toilet. Oh, God. We are in the toilet. In the little toilet. But, well, it didn't look so dirty, at least. Actually, can we actually... No. Well, okay. Well, let's wait for them, then. We are... You know, this is an out-of-person experience now. I'm most interested... Like that? I'm most interested in the outcome, basically. Are we actually catching something? Come on! Wow. You are one brave dude. If something starts itching, it's not your pants' fault. Stalker Base has a nice medic who will help you out for a bottle of vodka or two. Paul Harlot, you should have won. You know, I don't feel so good. We gained ability Atomic Gonorrhea. What is that? Oh, the post-nuclear version of a shameful disease. The infected individual experiences pain, burning and insufferable itchiness in his private parts. Yeah, that's certainly a thing. I mean, we've been warned, and even Julba tried to drag us away, right? Let's look at our... here. Let's look at our face again. This is the face of a guilty person. Fortunately, we can just reload. So let's do that. And let's talk with her, and... let's talk, and for this guy's safety is priority number 1. Love comes second. Where do we go now? Woman smiles, she pockets our money. I'll show you everything when we get there. Let's go. We follow her. Okay, so, and then, well. That's why we, you know, it's always good to have the condoms, even if you don't need them. It's better to have them and not need them as the other way around, right? We remember that. So, this is Lenin. Yeah, I think this is Lenin. Recently, I watched a documentary, by the way, with some original footage of this guy, and I think, like, I didn't like his mimic at all, actually. So he was like, I think that guy was possibly a combination of a narcissist and psychopath or whatever. Yeah, so I found him very, very unsympathetic. Yeah, also had some weird wrinkles in his face. That was really weird. But I mean, the guy was surely, you know, not the best influence. But on the other hand, we have to admit that, oh, that was that was whoa. Are we coming out of there? Are we encumbered and hungry? Or are we hungry or hangry? Belly full? But no, we are just exhausted. Okay, well. Well then, let's leave this. Let's leave, and then we are making a little barbecue, okay. Well, at least, you know, the first thing that greets us in this looter base is the... Oh, can we actually eat something here? Oh yeah, let's go here then. No need to go outside. First thing to greet us is a mutant. But she didn't look so badly, like, from here. Even her dress seems rather clean. Yeah, but well. So... I found it very cute that Julba tried to drag us away. That was kind of sweet. Good little doggy. Let's eat 2. Meat. There you go. And actually, I think that's just... yeah, let's have another one. Could it be that we are getting 1 poison per meat? Yes, we do. Okay. Yeah, but it's fine. So, alright. Well, this lady, she needs to make some money anyway. And it's better like this, you know, in a half decent, or like not decent but half honest way. This old grey hair is digging through a cloth bag full of fountain pens, ink bottles and syringes. Here for the stick and poke tournament, or to get yourself a shiny new tattoo from the ink master Denisic. Oh, a tattoo artist? What is he selling? Nothing of interest for us. Ink master Denisic in the flesh? Amazing, I read a lot about you back when I first fell in love with the art of the tattoo, even in pre-war publications. Oh, you didn't know about that, Fidel? Glad to hear I'm so popular. Well, if you've got the cash, I might just leave you with an eternal memento of my work. Oh no, sorry, but I decided not to get any tattoos. They are too strongly associated with the criminal lifestyle in our culture. I don't want people to think I'm some bandit. Maybe in another life I will be covered head to toe in ink, but sadly not in this one. That's a wise attitude, Fidel, actually. Oh, another victim of stereotypes. Well, however, we can't pass up the chance to get a nifty tattoo, right? But well, I mean, no one should actually think that we are a bandit, on the other hand. But let's talk about this competition first. That sounds fun. Tell us more about it. The old man claps us on the shoulder. I really hope we'd get a first-timer into the tournament. Watching the amazing professionals you followed all your life isn't what makes these things fun. Anywho, here's the deal. Each contestant will be given a volunteer to act as a canvas for the tattoo. The creator of the most pretty tattoo will get a fat stack of cash or a unique tattoo from me personally. You in? Oh. Why are you even asking my friend to join this tournament? I bet he's never drawn a single tattoo in his life. I don't care about that, I just want to know what he thinks of my proposition. Well, what can you tell us about the other competitors? There will be 3. Dobrovid Rabinovic, Hake Merluxius and Mikhail Oval, the local champion. Who would you like to know about? Well, let's talk about the Rabinovic. Dobrovid Rabinovic is a big romantic. He's always using very emotional subjects for his tattoos. His work sometimes brings people to tears. His themes are regret, loss, the hope of meeting loved ones again, unlawful incarceration and such. Don't ask for more details or this old man is gonna cry. Oh wow. Well, that sounds indeed very sad already. So, how about this Hake Merluxius? Even though Hake looks like a fat old woman in a funny hat, he's a true artist at heart. He was a professional painter before the war. Now he paints bodies to make ends meet. Nobody likes fine art around here, but many a crook likes fine ink. And Rabinovic? Dobrovid Rabinovic is a big romantic. He's always using very emotional subjects for his tattoos. His work sometimes brings people to tears. His themes are regret, loss, he already told us. Tell us more about that oval guy. Sorry for the interruption, but we already know that. Oh, Mikhail never did time before the war, but he sure visited a ton of prisons while touring with his amazing harmonica band. The man's fixated on prison culture. He tattoos his clients with devils, wind roses, mutilated cops, and all sorts of military and religious symbols. That's just how Oval rolls. Okay. Well, let's talk about the competition then. Should I sign you up? Well, and you didn't ask if we had any experience drawing tattoos. The old man shrugs. Who the hell cares? It's actually better if you don't have any experience. I've been to a ton of gigs like this, and the best entries were always a shitty line drawing that made everyone piss their pants laughing. Okay, well. Did I tell you that I want to enter? Let's change the subject. Well, no, actually, maybe we should do that, but I wanna save the game first. So let's change the subject first. The subject can always be changed. Only tattoos are forever. Yeah. Well. Can we talk some more about something else? I have time to kill. Let's talk. Well, how did you become a tattoo artist? The old man rolls up his sleeves and displays his hands. They are completely covered in blurry old markings. This kind of ink was used by prisoners before the war to show how long and for what crime they were incarcerated. I'm a thief, an experienced one. I first did time as a kid, 2 stints for mugging, a 3rd one for robbing an apartment, and the last for selling stolen goods. It's a long story, but each time I got my ass thrown behind bars, I befriended the inmates who were good at inking. I studied their art and practiced on willing prisoners. Eventually, I became so good even the head honchos were lining up to get my work. Well, practice is the best teacher, huh? And is the job well paid? I'm pretty happy with the cash I get. Even though there are no more prisons, at least in the pre-war sense, there are plenty of criminals who want to look cool and tough. Every lowly highwayman dreams of becoming a well-respected mobster, and you can't be that without awesome tats. That's where I get my clientele. Well, good luck with that then. We would never associate with criminal scum, right? Yeah, no, well. Never say never. You're in luck then. So, and what can you tell us about this place? It's a nice place. It has a soul, you know. It may not be the safest cheat hole around, nor the best smelling, but it's got soul, kid. Okay, we see. Anything is possible. And do you know any good and interesting stories? Haha, you know. There's a tall tale that's popular with tattoo artists. It's about Sioma Voronok wanting a cool eagle tat on his back. He hired a local artist called Dimas the Handless for this job. But Dimas had never seen an eagle in his life, so he basically tattooed a rooster on Sioma's back. Wattle Kument Tail. When Sioma saw this masterwork in a mirror, well, what can I say? That day Dimas the Handless earned his nickname, cause Sioma chopped both his hands right off. So this guy was called Handless before or after he lost his hands? Denisich shrugs. Even before, it's like the old axiom. How you name a boat is how she will float. Same goes for people. Well, we hear some very wise lines there. Well, it's a spooky story for sure. Let's go. Let's save the game, and then we are attempting to do this one. Denisich completely inspects several silver needles protruding from a ball of weathered yarn. You want something, kid? Well, we're here for the competition. Yeah? Will you join or will you chicken out? The rules are simple. Beat the 3 renowned masters by inking the best tattoo in the competition. You get to pick between a cash prize and a unique tattoo from yours truly. Just don't ink something obscene or your model will knock your teeth out. Yeah, well, I think we are ready for the tattoo, but that's actually good advice, so we are not allowed to do anything obscene. The man claps his hands loudly. Nice. However, agreeing to participate is only part of the deal. You'll also have to wait for the other masters to join us for the tournament. And let me tell you, no living man has any idea of when that's gonna happen. Oh. And there they come over. What a coincidence, huh? Let me pour some mineral water for myself. Oh, speak of the devil. There they all are. Go with them and I'll fetch the models. Well, let's prepare for the tournament then. Just a second, guys. I just need some water for my throat. So there. Let's prepare for the tournament. Not sure what that means. And by the way, there's blood on the floor. Or is it ink? It looks very black. The crowd gathering for the spectacle leaves us slightly worried. Then we look over our volunteer tattoo model. We can't figure out why we decided to enter this competition, but there's no going back now. After all, is doodling on the walls of a bunker as a child really that different from permanently marking up a buff and probably violent man who wasn't warned about our complete lack of experience? We really hope the answer is no. Our contestants today are ruling champion Dobrovid Rabinovic, experienced artist Hake Melucius, consummate professional Mikhail Oval, and the dark horse, the unknowable, the mystery inker. Masters, take your needles, and may the most talented inker win. The battle of the Incas begins. The crowd falls deadly silent and focuses intently on the contestants. We give our opponents a quick once-over. Mikhail Oval has begun sketching a wolf in a prison cell on his model's back. Hake Melucius is slowly mixing the ink he will use for his masterpiece. Dobrovid Rabinovic is still quietly assessing his model for a location for his tattoo. We swallow down our anxiety as we turn back to our man. We are not really sure where to start. Let's inspect the body's model first. We could pick the stomach, the back, the chest, or an arm. Let's look at him though. Is this him? He's got massive scratches there. We carefully examine the poor stalker who agreed to become our guinea pig. He's a tough looking dude. It mostly shows in his thick and sculpted chest and arms. He has defects too, however. Crooked back he probably got from hauling heavy loot, and a scarred and lumpy stomach. Lumpy? He's got a six-pack here, but well. So I guess we should probably tattoo either the arm or the chest, because then people will rather look at the tattoo and don't look at the things that don't look so good on him. Let's take the chest. We start working on the beauteous, rock-hard chest of our model until we are interrupted by crazed laughter. Hake Melucius' model is giggling as Hake's marker tickles the skin of his chest. We give our head a shake and try to focus. Now is the time to pick the theme of our piece. A pretty church with golden crosses on top, a huge rat in a hat, a flaming heart, a cozy little cottage near a creek, or a demonic prisoner with horns and a pitchfork. Well, I mean, these guys are all criminals, aren't they? And I think like a rat, that is possibly very bad to choose. Because being a rat means someone is a traitor to these criminals. Flaming Heart is too conventional. The cozy little cottage is too lame. A church could be a good thing if these guys were churchgoers. However, we are in the Soviet Union, so most people will be atheists, I guess, huh? Which leaves the demonic prisoner, but I think also like if these guys want to be tough, then they will like a prisoner with horns and a pitchfork. So success. We quickly yet carefully draw a scary looking demon, and we saw some, right? We saw a number of demons, by the way. So we have a lot of experience. This could be an ant tentacle like reptile formed demon monster. We draw a scary looking demon in the uniform of a pre-war prisoner. His eyes are glowing, his feet are cloven hooves, and he's ripped. The monster is filing through the prison bars while holding a sheath in his teeth. The overall effect is very professional. We admire it for a bit before starting to plan out smaller details. All looking good so far. We nod as we turn back on our stalker. We can do more. So add sexy mermaids. Yeah, at his feet, right? Draw a weeping angel and some fancy church bells. I think that's good for gangsters. Add some occult symbols, bullet holes, and the always classy laughing fury skulls to our work. I think that's also too conventional. A matronly old woman in a headscarf to the right of the image. That doesn't say anything. Crudely ink in a bucket of fecal matter next to the main drawing. No, that's crudely ink. No. I think we are doing the sexy mermaids. That's fun. Weeping angel. That's pretty conventional, I think. Let's have the mermaids. The tip of our tongue protrudes from our lips as we somberly inspect the scary looking demon and add a few seductive and bare-chested mermaids to the picture. I think that is actually a pretty cool tattoo. Give him hell, my sweet summer child. Whether the work is good or bad we cannot tell, but it's definitely become more diverse. The one thing lacking now is a catchy phrase that captures the entire composition. After that we will only need to ink in the sketch with our needle. Don't cry for me, mama, I've been framed. One day we'll return back home. Nothing but a bullet between the eyes can stop me. Bitches and snitches sleep in the ditches. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So actually nothing really catches up with this. Got a demon and mermaids. But actually, like, one day we'll return back home. That would fit. Like mermaids, yeah, back to the sea, and the demon behind prison bars. I think that's probably good. Yeah, because bitches and snitches sleep in the ditches. That would be the thing with the bullet holes and so on. Let's do this one here. We'll return back home. We smile and think back to our life at Atom as we write. One day we'll return back home under our images. The sketch is done. Now it's time to stab a tattoo into it. Oh wow, what a line! Let's dip our needle into the ink mixture and get to work. Time moves slowly as our model quietly weeps from the pain. We discard one fountain pen cartridge after another, tortuously drawing the ideal tattoo from our imagination onto the model's flesh canvas, one stab at a time. Our opponents, Oval and Rabinovich, do not spare us a single glance. Rabinovich actually seems to be in a trance. Where's the third one, we ask ourselves, and discover the answer seconds later. Kinda on the outside, but unfortunately rotten on the inside. That bloated bastard, Hake Melucius, darts in front of us and spits on our partially finished tattoo. Hastily wiping away his vile saliva, we lose most of our sketch, leaving us with no guide to finish our work. Oh, come on. Actually, I started to like this. That is Hake Melucius. Really, pupille, I be so clumsy. Perkele, do forgive me. Yeah. Well, how about we sucker punch the bastard when nobody's looking? Yeah, okay, I think we should concentrate on our work. Quickly redo our sketch and continue working on the tattoo. We are dexterous enough. Yeah. Let's do that. And we are not demanding that he fixes it, because then he will just mess it up. Let's quickly redo our sketch and continue working on the tattoo. I think we want to do some real art here. So, let's do it. Also, the guy who volunteered, yeah, he needs to be rewarded for his courage. So, success. We were drawing before we could even walk, and it shows. Replicating a sketch from memory is nothing at our level of skill. Despite the actions of our tubby opponent, we are tattooing again in no time, continuing our work. Half an hour passes and our work is finally ready. Everything would have turned out much better if Melucius hadn't interfered. The soul-crushing thought of losing to this cheater won't leave us alone. Maybe we ourselves should cheat against one of our two remaining rivals to even out the odds, or will that lead to new unforeseen problems? Well, how about we look over there first? Give Mikhail Oval a quick glance. The man's eyes shine with a wild paranoia as he constantly casts darting looks back at us and Dobrovich Rabinovich. He's prepared to protect his work to the bitter end. In contrast, Dobrovich is completely mellow, working slowly and silently, enjoying the process. Now, I think it would be really unkind to disturb this guy, because tattoos, they can be real good art. And we have to respect that. Like, if that guy, you know, the best shall win. That's the simple thing. So he occasionally turns to dig around in his travel suitcase for a new needle or additional pellets of coal. But this... No, the other one. I would actually like to do something against this other asshole. But, well, I guess we don't get to do that. I didn't want to punch him because I thought that this might have caused more problems than concentrating. So, well, let's continue without sabotaging anyone. Time is kicking at our heels. We stab quicker and quicker, adding more and more little details and finish mopping at the aggravated... Yeah, that's the thing. So we would lose time, I guess. Let's concentrate on making the tattoo as good as it can be. So... We step quicker and quicker, adding more and more little details, and finish mopping at the aggravated patch of skin just in time to be deafened by a revolver blast not 2 feet from our left eardrum. We turn our head to see a stalker holding the smoking gun and realize this was the signal to end the competition. Well, I hope that our hearing is not deteriorating now. The shot is still echoing in our ears and flakes of dry paint raining down on us from the ceiling when Tattoo Master Denisir loudly begins his preamble to declaring the winner. Hours of hard work have passed, and what do we have as a result? From Mikhail Oval, an amazing, Nazi wolf chomping on a militiaman in a prison cell with "Long live the thieves" written in blood on the wall. The wolf's not a Nazi, he's anti-communist. Let's applaud politely. So this is Mikhail Oval. Yeah, there was, like, with that motive, I think we are way better anyway, right? So that guy is no competition for us. Next, we have this great forest scene inked on a living canvas by Hake Melusius, the important artist. Under the purdy trees is the axiom, freedom isn't free. Thank you, Hake, very inspirational. Yeah, but also a bit boring. No, thank you. Let's shake our fist in Hake's direction. I think we should beat this asshole up. But well. An amazing work by Dobrovid Rabinovich, an angel with otherworldly jugs carrying a grumpy stalker away from that city and into the embrace of his weeping mother. The masterpiece is signed with the phrase, "I will return despite their efforts, because I know you are waiting for me, Mama." Oh, so good, Jesus, I'm about to weep like a little schoolgirl who's dropped her ice cream cone. I think ours is way cooler. Yeah. Also, these guys, they are actually, I mean, okay, the idea is obviously to make fun of the stalkers. Yeah. But I think, like, to identify with your own tattoo way more, for that ours is way better. Dobrovic says, "I love it when my work provokes genuine emotion in people. This is much more important to me than any prize or my amazing victory." Let's applaud politely. Even before reviewing the tattoo itself, I really must compliment the kid on his choice of canvas. It's an ideal spot. Neither the scarred gut nor the hunched back attracted the kid or anyone else, I imagine. Instead, he picked the ripped chest. That decision alone put this contestant on the road to victory. Next, I look at the demon you drew. Oh my, flawless! Such depth, so much detail. This kid has talent. You hear me, guys? But, Master Denisir, you say, what about the secondary details? Well, let's take a closer look. Quality isn't even the issue here. Of all the subjects you could have chosen, why the hell did you decide to combine demon with sexy mermaids? It's like combining a fork with an electric outlet and then jamming them both into your butthole, for Christ's sake. What? What else? What else? Oh. So he didn't like that? Well, what else? What else? Oh, that slogan of yours, just listen to these words, people. One day we'll return back home. Then take another look at the demon. The message jibes perfectly with the image. Well, so that's... I felt the contradiction was pretty cool. Like, the hell, there's no water there, and the mermaids. But well, so what's your verdict? My verdict is you're pretty good. Too good for a newbie, I'd say, but your work isn't fantastic. The best work today is that of Mikhail Obal. Great work, brother. Get over here. Continue. The crowd, flabbergasted by the naming of the champion, explodes into screams, applause, and cheers. As red like a boiled lobster, but with a smile stretching from ear to ear, Mikhail Oval performs a highly skilled backflip into the center of the improvised stage and bows to the happy crowd. We and the rest of the competitors are forgotten in seconds. We have nothing else to do but leave, thankful for the old master's kind words, but crushed by our loss, accept defeat. Well, that was actually pretty cool, but I don't want to accept defeat. But before I reload, let's actually do something else. Here, tattoo artist. Glad to see you in my shop. Want anything, colleague? I can't pass up the chance to get a nifty tattoo. The old man laughs as he takes a fountain pen out of his bag and starts sucking the stale pre-war ink out of it. Came to the right place. I'm let you in on a little secret. You are talking to the best tattoo artists in the Wastes. Nobody does it like me. That's why I judge competitions instead of entering them. Tell me what interests you. 1 ink job costs 2,000 rubles and 3 jobs per person is my limit. I want to stay exclusive after all. Oh, sweet child of mine, do not dirty your pure skin with disgusting prison tattoos. A man's body is his Congress of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. Your duty is to keep it in the same state as when your creator, the mighty Lenin, fashioned it from clay and the tears of humble laborers. Hexogen, do you think that's the story behind our existence? Oh, where's your Lenin now? He's dead, but tattoos are forever. I like his lines. We close our eyes trying to remember the most appealing tattoos we've seen. From those we recall, we select a few we might want permanently inscribed on our body. We come up with 3 potential ink jobs right away, then a 4th occurs to us, but we are not too sure about that one. Ink some cool looking stars up near our clavicles. Ink the word mama right over our heart. Tattoo the word atom right in the center of our chest, don't ask why. We want our belly to be covered with a huge pig-nosed rat in a crown with the word Redball on it. Oh, yo. No. I don't want to mess my skin up. Well, how about the cool-looking stars? The man takes our money and gives us a mock frown. Oh, so you wanna like a pre-war master thief. Only they had such tats back in the day. But hey, I'm not judging you. Poser, take your clothes off. He stripped to the waist while Denizich dips his silvery needle into a puddle of ink and coal powder. I think that's what causes cancer, huh? He then begins stabbing the tattoo into our tender flesh. After a few hours of excruciating pain, we finally get up on our feet and look over the wonderfully done thief stars across our chest. Now take a hike, will ya? The breeze will soothe your skin. The stay layer of this damn dungeon will only aggravate it. Goodbye. We gained ability stars tattoo. Oh. Doesn't say anything. Well, let's reload. I want to do this again. I want to win this competition. Tattoo artists. So we are here. We're here for the competition. We are ready for the tournament. What can you tell us about the other competitors again? So Hake. Hake looks like a fat old woman in a funny hat. He's a true artist at heart. He was a professional painter before the war. Now he paints bodies to make ends meet. And the oval guy. He never did time before the war. But yeah, this is the guy. Yeah. Who did all the prison. So he's really in the prison culture. And Dobrovic, big romantic. Yeah. Okay, so then. Done with the competition. Let's ready the tournament. Nice. The tournament begins and suddenly all these guys show up. Maybe we should do the demon. And the weeping angels, actually. Because that's actually, that would fit better. I just thought that sexy mermaids, that had me. Actually, I have to admit that. That really had me. Let's prepare for the tournament. So, crowd is gathering. We are checking our guy. Yeah. Inspect the model's body first. Yeah. Let's pick the chest. So, and then. Let's take the if I feel the demonic prisoner is a good thing. So, let's take him. Oh, looking good so far. Not as we turn back to our stalker. Yeah, let's have the weeping angel and some fancy church bells instead. I think that's... I mean, the occult symbols with the demon, bullet holes, and the always classy laughing fury skulls. Now, I think that's even better. That's underlining the demonic theme. Yeah, but the weeping angel would also be a good thing. But this could give this guy a bad conscience. And I think he wouldn't want that, actually. But I personally think that the tattoo would be way better than that. with that. Oh, let's do that. So there's more philosophy with that. So with occult symbols, bullet holes, and fiery skulls, then it's really just a prism tattoo. But with angels and church bells and so on, I think that's more into the direction of real art. So let's do that. Tip of our yellowish tongue. Since when is our tongue yellow? Well, anyway, poking out the side of our mouth, we look at the scary looking demon and add a weeping angel and some church bells to the image. Oh, give him hell, my sweet summer child. Whether the work is good or bad we cannot tell, but it's definitely become more diverse. The one thing lacking now is a catchy phrase. One day we'll return back home. I think that's a good thing. Because he's in prison. Yeah. We smile and think back to our life at Atom as we write, one day we'll return back home on our image. The sketch is done. Oh, wow, what a line! Dip our needle into the ink mixture and get to work. Time moves slowly, and then, well, and then the guy is coming up. Oile, pipile, be so clumsy. And the thing is, so I wanna see what the sucker punch does. So let's sucker punch the guy when nobody's looking. Success. Happily, not all of the drawing was washed away by Hake Malukshu's stinking snot, but the dirty cheater is already preparing a follow-up sneeze at our work. We quickly grab up the rag we are using to sponge away our model's blood and hold it out to Melucius as if to offer him a handkerchief, but instead we punch the evil Hake square in the nose with the rag, hiding our clenched fists from the audience. The fat man falls to his knees, blood rushing from his mashed-in face. There's a low murmur from the crowd at this occurrence, but nobody spotted our stealth punch. They all believe we gave our rival a hanky, after which he fell for some reason, or perhaps staged a fall to make us look bad. Melucius himself is too shocked and scared to speak up. Continue our work. I think it would be better to concentrate on the work, but well, so... Half an hour passed and our work is finally ready. Everything would have turned out much better if Melucius hadn't interfered. The soul-crushing thought of losing to this cheater wouldn't leave us alone. Maybe we ourselves should cheat against one of our two remaining rivals to even out the odds, or will that lead to new unforeseen problems? Oh, let's try that now. So let's... oh no, but... oh, come on. I don't want to cheat. Let's look over our rivals. We give Mikhail Oval a quick glance. The man's eyes shine with the wild paranoia as he constantly casts starting looks back at us and Dobrovic, prepared to protect his work. So I guess we can't really do anything. Contrast, Dobrovic is completely mellow, working slowly and silently, enjoying the process. He occasionally turns to dig around in his travel suitcase for a new needle. If we want to sabotage something's Dobrovic, but I feel we shouldn't. Really, we shouldn't. So let's continue work. I don't want to. I mean, I guess we are ending up to do that, but we'll see. So time's kicking. We step quicker and quicker, adding more and more details, and finish mopping at the aggravated patch of skin just in time to be deafened by revolver blasts. Then... hours of hard work have passed, and what do we have as a result? From Mikhail Oval, an amazing Nazi wolf chomping on a militiaman in a prison cell with "Long live the thieves" written in blood on the wall. The wolf's not a Nazi, he's anti-communist. Well, we still applaud politely, and this guy should have a bleeding nose now. Or broken one. Let's hear. Strangely enough, Hake Melucius was only able to create a rough outline, a puddle of blood on the floor. Clean it up after the show, okay, Hake? That's what the asshole deserves, that's for sure. Oh yeah, what? Oh yes, okay, okay. Shake our fist in Hake's direction. An amazing work by Dobrovic Rabinovich, an angel with otherworldly jugs, carrying a grumpy stalker away from Dead City and into the embrace of his weeping mother. The masterpiece is signed with the phrase, "I will return despite their efforts, because I know you are waiting for me, Mama." Oh, so good. Jesus, I'm about to weep like a little schoolgirl who's dropped her ice cream cone. I love it when my work provokes genuine emotion in people. This is much more important to me than any prize or my amazing victory. Yeah. Well, even before reviewing the tattoo itself, I really must compliment the kid on his choice of canvas. It's an ideal spot. Neither the scarred gut nor the hunched back attracted the kid. Anyone else, I imagine, instead he picked the ripped chest. The decision alone put this contestant on the road to victory. Next, I look at the demon you drew. Oh my, flawless. Such depth, so much detail. This kid has talent. You hear me, guys. But Master Dinisich, you say, what about the secondary details? Well, let's take a closer look. Quality isn't even the issue here. Of all the subjects you could have chosen, why the hell did you decide to combine demon with bells and a weeping angel? It's like combining a fork with an electric outlet. Oh, come on. Okay, what's next? Oh, yes, the slogan. Well, he likes that. Silently await the verdict. My verdict is this. Some of the stuff in your work is passable. Okay. Well, then the guys... Well... Let's do this again. I fear that we need to be mean to this guy, huh? But let's do this again one more time without messing up the guy. I'm here for the competition. I'm ready for the tattoo tournament. And then they come. And I think, well then, as I said, like the church bell. So the... So we can't actually, we can't think too deeply here, I think. Yeah. So then we are taking the flaming skulls, I guess. So let's inspect. Pick the chest. Take the demonic prisoner. Looking good so far. Then we take the occult symbols, bullet holes, and the always classy laughing fury skulls to our work. So, and then... I'm irritated that we have a yellowish tongue, by the way, but well. Give them hell, my summer child, and one day we'll return back home. On the other hand, like nothing but a bullet between the eyes can stop me, but that's... Even that is... Yeah, one day we'll return back home, I think. So we smile and, yeah, outside stab a tattoo into it. We are doing it. And then the guy is coming over. Oh, Pupili, I be so clumsy. And let's now, like, the guy doesn't do such a good tattoo, and that's possibly the reason why he started to sabotage anyway. So let's quickly redo our sketch. His tattoo is crap anyway. And I guess we are increasing the quality of our tattoo anyway. So... Yeah, we were drawing before we could even walk, and it shows. Replicating sketch from memory is nothing at our level of skill. Very good. So, also, I wouldn't want the guy to have a bad tattoo on his chest forever that we messed up. So, let's look over our rivals. Yeah, but I don't want to sabotage anyone. We want to be the champions due to our skill. So, time is passing. Shot. Hours of hard work have passed. And then, Nazi Wolf, he's anti-communist. Well, and then, a living canvas. 30 trees, freedom isn't free. Thank you, Hake, very inspirational. No, thank you. And then the weeping mother, the person being brought back. Brought politely, and then even before reviewing the tattoo itself, I must compliment the kid. The road to victory. Next, I'll look at the demon you drew. Oh my, flawless. And then the small detail. Quality isn't too important in this category. The main thing is the juxtaposition of the central image with the background stuff. In this case, it works perfectly, kid. The red in the hat is a perfect fit for various weird symbols at all around. Airtight, huh? Oh, we found a bug. Bug alarm. That's a bit sad. Because we have the demon, not the rat in the hat. But well, oh yes, what's next? Yes, the slogan. The slogan isn't a good fit. It doesn't fit at all, truly. To be fair, it's utter shit. What's the only way I can describe it? What the? Let's wait the verdict. Oh, I think we've been betrayed, huh? Well then, guys. I feel... Well, I mean, we are amongst looters and criminals, so I guess we need to beat them with their own thing, but I hope there is not a... There's not a bug here. But well, let's do the tournament then. People are coming around again. Oh, there's the red hat, by the way. Prepare for the tournament. So, but maybe then we need to use something else. The red in the head then. Inspecting the body, picking the chest. Then how about, yeah, we take a huge red in the head. We quickly yet naturalistically draw a rat in a fedora on our model's body. The job looks quite impressive, but it's not ready by a long shot. We need to decide on the details surrounding the main drawing. Looking good so far. Not as we turn back on our stalker. The rat with a head. I think the bullet holes and the fiery skulls are still okay with this one. I mean, I personally, I still like the sexy mermaids a lot. Although that's also like really... It's very classic, but nothing special in that sense. Unless they are done very well, yeah? I mean, I would like it. Yeah? But well. So, occult symbols. The tip of our yellowish tongue, we do it. Give a well, my sweet summer child. And then... well, nothing but a bullet between the eyes can stop me. So let's do that then. We are a real rebel at heart, as well as a probable enemy of the state if there were such a thing anymore. The words write themselves and soon everything is ready. Now it's time to make a tattoo based on the lines of our sketch. Where were the line? Dip your needle into the ink and get to work. So then the guy comes over and spits onto it, so let's quickly redo our sketch. That's no problem. Half an hour passes and our work is finally ready. Everything would have turned out much better if Melucius hadn't interfered. The soul-crushing thought of losing to this cheater won't leave us alone. Maybe we ourselves should cheat against one of our two remaining guys. Let's not do that this time, because we have a different tattoo. On the other hand, I think we need to do it, so let's sabotage Dobrovit. So we are amongst criminals. let's become scum ourselves if we are tattooing rats with heads. We wait for a moment when the crowd's attention is fixed on another contestant, and then quietly spit into Rabinovit's coal and ink mixture. Dobrovit is none the wiser, but he will discover too late that any images he creates with this diluted mixture will turn out runny and blurred. Hehe. Time is kicking at our heels. I feel bad about that, by the way, but well, let's try it. We step quicker and quicker, adding more and more little detail, and then the shot. Hours of hard work have passed. Nazi wolf. The wolf is not a Nazi, he's anti-communist. Okay, we applaud. And then this thing, freedom isn't free, and so, and a surprisingly awful job from Comrade Rabinovich. What's up, Dobrovit? Did you forget how to mix ink? For shame, your tattoo is dripping. Oh no, how did that happen? Pity the fool. It's very sad, yeah. Who would do such a thing, right? Even before reviewing the tattoo itself, I really must compliment the kid. The chest is a good place. Next, I'll look at the rat in the head you drew. Oh my, flawless. Such depth, so much detail. This kid has talent. You hear me, guys? But Master Denisich, you say, what about the secondary details? Well, let's take a closer look. Quality isn't even the issue here. Oh... Of all the subjects you could have chosen, why the hell did you decide to combine a rat in a head with various weird symbols all around? It's like combining a fork with an electric outlet. What else? What else? Oh, that's slogan obvious. Just listen to these words, people. Nothing but a bullet between the eyes can stop me. Then take another look at the rat in the head. The message jibes perfectly with the image. So what's your verdict? My verdict is this. You're pretty good. Too good for a newbie, I'd say. But your work isn't fantastic. The best work today is that of Mikhail Oval. Great work, brother. Get over here. The crowd flabbergasted by the naming of the champion. Okay, well... That's not good. What is happening here? Why are we not winning this? Let's reload again. But I mean, at least it's a lot of fun. But why? Well then, let's have the rat instead. And let's try it. I'm here for the competition, ready for the tattoo thing. So how about we take the but there was a mistake there. But maybe we should also talk with people first. Maybe we can even talk with the artists first. Prepare for the tournament. But on the other hand, he said that they were not around, these guys. Inspect the model, pick the man's chest. So then... we go a completely different line. Let's take the pretty church, with golden crosses on top. We quickly sketch out a brick church on our model's body. It's an impressive start, but we are not ready to apply any ink. Looking good so far. And then... well, I'm still thinking about this crudely ink in a bucket of fecal matter next to the main drawing, but I think this is more a thing that the guy starts beating us up or something. Let's draw a weeping angel in some fancy church bells. The tip of our yellowish tongue we poke and so on. Give him hail, my summer child. Whether the work is good or bad we cannot tell, but it's definitely become more diverse. Then let's have the religious things. So, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. I think that's... then it all works together very well. We clench our fists, our insides surging with powerful emotions, and quickly write, thy kingdom come, and so on. The sketch is now ready. All that's needed is to trace the tattoo in over our lines. Wow, what a line. Then the guy comes. And actually... he's spitting, so I think we could sucker punch him, because that will also mess up his tattoo. Not sure if the dexterity is actually or could we actually demand? No, but well, I want to punch the guy. So there, we punch him. And we know that that worked out well. Half an hour passes, we look over to our rivals. And well, then Oval's work is also pretty good. But I think Dobrovit... I think we should sabotage this guy. So, let's spit in his ink. So, and then... Shot. Hours of hard work have passed. Okay, and then... Well, Nazi Wolf. He's an anti-communist, not a Nazi. Applaud politely. Okay. Then Hakim Lucius. Rough outline, puddle of blood. Hey, what? Yes, okay. Yeah. Then surprisingly awful job from Comrade Rabinovich. What's up, Dobrovit? Did you forget how to mix ink? Oh no, how did that happen? Pity the fool, even before reviewing the tattoo itself. Great choice, the chest, the road to victory. Next, I'll look at the church and drew. Oh my, flawless, such depth. Now let's review the small details. Quality isn't too important in this category. The main thing is the juxtaposition of the central image with the background stuff. In this case, it works perfectly, kid. The tattoo of a church is a perfect fit for bells and a weeping angel. Airtight. What else? Oh, that slogan of his, just listen to these words. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Then take another look at the church. The message jibes perfectly with the image. So, what's your verdict? I'll be honest, asking you to join the competition, I never imagined you'd be this talented. Actually, I was hoping you would be terrible and give the crowd something to laugh about for weeks to come. But your perfect ink job has completely blown me away. Oh. What can I say that is not better said by the golden poetry that will forever mark the skin of your lucky model? Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Indeed, there's nothing else to say but thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Here's your prize, kid. 3,000 rubles. Good money, right? Or would you prefer an elite, one-of-a-kind tattoo instead? Angel wings. Yeah, you heard me right. Awesome angel wings spreading across your shoulder blades. Well, money is common. I want something unique for my reward. Ink me up, old man. I think we should do that. That sounds actually pretty good. Also, angel wings. Who could say no to that, right? Especially from the total tattoo master. I'd like that too. So, the old tattoo artist points to a chair and invites us to remove our garments. The winner has made his choice. Long live the winner. Long live the new master of ink. Prepare to receive your reward. The old man begins working his magic. Thousands of times the needle pricks our skin almost painlessly to generate our mysterious new tattoo. When the work is done, the tattoo master sets up 2 facing mirrors to allow us to see our own back. We observe the pretty angel wings with mixed feelings. Oh, why so sad, Vlad? Go take a walk, champ. You'll quickly notice that these wings will actually make you feel lighter. Yeah, I mean it, because I'm that good. We slowly stand up and take a few hesitant steps. Maybe it's the power of suggestion, or maybe it's some unknown chemical property of the inky black ooze under our skin. But whatever the reason, we do actually feel light on our feet. Thanks. Oh, what's that? The wings tattoo. What could that be? Carry weight is 116. Did something change? I think not. Did we get anything? It doesn't say anything, unfortunately. But we had mixed feelings. That's not so good either. But well, I think it's actually nice. I think it's nice, so. Although, I guess the mixed feelings are that we were actually, you know, we have sabotaged the guy. It feels a bit wrong for me. It does feel wrong. I have a bad conscience now. But what's done is done. And I think this is where we end this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. That was a pretty tough competition. How many times did we need to try this? 5 times. But yeah, I mean, I had anticipated that these guys, they are all more the criminal type, so they would probably prefer a nastier tattoo. Because they are no Italian mafia guys or something, right? To pretend to be religious and stuff. But well, it's actually nice. So now we've got wings on our back. By the way, is that actually really the case? Let's try that. I know we are keeping on our normal clothes, right? Can't move. Yeah, we've got the clothes on anyway. Can't see anything. I really like this. Looks very, very post-apocalyptic. Like that. So yeah, something we feel lighter. Not sure what that means. Maybe we are not stepping on mines or anything, but there were no mines anyway. But well, so thanks for watching, guys. We are ending the episode here. Still, that was pretty cool. A very funny idea, and again, very, very funny lines that these people said, and yeah, entertained us with. That was really cool. Also good that we did not pick up any nasty STDs there. Yeah, I hope you concur with the decisions. If not, or you have other feelings to share or tips and tricks, please do so in the comment section. You know you're always welcome. And I would appreciate if you liked the video if you liked it. And hit the subscription button if you didn't do it yet, so you never ever miss an episode again. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to get a notification when something new comes up. Especially here in your favorite Let's Play series. Otherwise, I do recommend to look into Cyberpunk if you like very good graphics and also sort of a post-apocalyptic setting. And if you like the post-apocalypse in general and also the CRPGs, how about looking into Encased? Yeah. That being said, see you next time. Bye-bye.